What's up YouTube, it's Zangetsu Red here to talk about set 10 and what cards to look out for in set 10. For all you newer Vanguard players, I'm just going to showcase a little bit of and talk about a little bit of the skills and what cards to look for. First card up is Oracle Queen Himiko. Oracle Queen Himiko is the break ride for Genesis, which is for a clan that was introduced in set 10, but the OCG got set 10 in normal order. We got set 11 first. So this card is actually still pretty good. Limit break 4, if you ride over it with another Genesis, you give 2 of your rear guards plus 5k, and you give your Vanguard plus 10k. You Soul Blast 3, and you draw a card when you attack the Vanguard. That's not limit break, that's just the break ride's normal effect. And then you go ahead and when you attack the Vanguard also with her, you Soul Charge 1 and you get plus 1k. So you Soul Blast 2 and Soul Blast 3, Soul Charge 1, which is technically you're only Soul Blasting 2. And you get 1k and you draw a card. Pretty good. This unit, in my opinion, is shaping up Genesis to be like a good clan, like a nice sleeper clan. So yeah, that's Oracle Queen Himiko. Next card we're going to talk about, one of our old favorite units, Liberator of the Round Table, Alfred. He is pretty much the 11k grade 3 Liberator version of the Royal Paladin Alfred, because his limit break is he gets plus 2k for each of the cards with Liberator in its name. His other skill is Counterblast 2 cards with Liberator in its name. Look at the top card of my deck, search for 1 gold paladin from among it, call it to open rearguard circle, and then because it says up to, you don't have to call it in case it's like a trigger or something. You can put it to the bottom of your deck. Next card, Eternal Goddess Iwanagahime. Don't make fun of me for sounding like a retard. What her ability is, she's another Genesis unit, so she's limit break 4, and you Soul Blast 6. Retire all of your opponent's rear guards in the front row. It may seem like a hefty cost, but think about this. You have the grade 1, 2, and if you broke road, 3 in Soul. So that's 3 cards already. And then this unit's main purpose is to just Soul Charge, so that way you can use these effects. Also, she gets Soul Blast 3. This unit gets plus 5,000 till the end of turn. This card itself adds pressure to the clan, which is something that they definitely need, since they are a newer clan. They need pressure tactics and some type of advantage engine, and I think she is good at maybe a 1 to 2 of, but not to make your main grade 3, but she's still good. Next, we're going to talk about the card that will change the format of Vanguard as we know it, and most of your friends have been talking about it. It's probably a reason why you got into Vanguard. Eradicator Dragonic Descendant. Of course, we do know that Dragonic Overlord the End expended all his energy into defeating whatever he tried to defeat, and from his ashes came the Dragonic Descendant, or the Eradicators. And of course, this was a main one because he has similar artwork. He has the wings. He doesn't have the multiple arms, but he does have a sword that looks like Dragonic Overlord the End's sword. He does not have the guns, but let's go on to his effects. Limit break 4. Counterblast 1 and choose 3 cards in your hand with Eradicator in its name and discard them. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked, if the attack did not hit during that battle, you may pay the cost. If you do, stand this unit, and it gets critical plus 1 till the end of turn. This ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. That alone, not even going into its act skill underneath that's not his limit break. That is awesome. It provides so much pressure. It either says, hey, you're going to let me hit, or I'm going to stand up again with the critical. Like if you perfect guard it, or I just get 1 trigger and you do 2 to pass, I still have all that stuff, and it's gonna hurt so much worse, especially late game. Like, the smart player will know when to use this effect. Now let's go on to his axe skill. Counterblast 2 cards with Eradicator in his name, and this card gets power plus 5,000. So Counterblast 3, you get to stand up, you get a crit, you get plus 5k. So much pressure, so much pressure. So many dreams will be gained, so many people will be crushed. It's actually a really good card. It is the main reason why anything else in this set pretty much is overshadowed. Next card, Eradicator Gauntlet Buster Dragon, the sleeper of the clan. I like him because of his skill. He goes Limit Break 4. If an opponent's rear guard is put into the drop zone by the effects of one of your cards, this unit gets power plus 3,000 and a critical until the end of turn. That's pretty good, because you break ride him, his limit break goes off. Because of the break ride skill, retires one unit in the front row. And then you have Lenshu. Whenever something's retired, you get to retire another card. So you're essentially getting rid of 2 cards, and you're getting 6k plus 2 criticals. That's pretty good. Then you have his skill. Counterblast 2 cards with Eradicator in its name. Your opponent chooses one of his or her rear guards and retires it. That's plus 9k plus 3 crit. 1 turn. Hurts a lot. But unfortunately, it's overshadowed by Eradicator Dragonic Descendant, because Dragonic Descendant adds more pressure. It makes your opponent drop more cards out of their hand, and it gives your opponent that oh crap feeling. He does not give you oh crap feeling. If your rear guards get retired, it's kind of okay. You can recover from that, but not so much from crap, I just perfect guarded this. He got 2 criticals, put them all on my Vanguard, and then it's going to attack again. Alright, and speaking of restanding Vanguards, one of my personal favorite cards that I'm really looking forward to out of this set, Beast Deity Ethics Buster. Beast Deity Ethics Buster. He looks awesome, doesn't he? He's a Nova Grappler. His limit break is, he's the break ride for Nova Grapplers. When a Nova Grappler rides this unit, you choose your Vanguard gets plus 10k, and he gets the skill Auto Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, stand all of your Nova Grappler rear guards in your front row until the end of turn. Yeah. With Riot Horn and with there's another card in here that's pretty much your 12k attacker. You're going to be able to just swing so much and so hard. Anybody who's already skipped ahead and knows what comes out in BT10 knows what I'm talking about. This card is, you should pick it up even if you don't plan on playing it right now. Pick up a playset. Beast Deity Ethics Buster is really, really good, at least in my opinion. And when he's boosted by another Nova Grappler rearguard, he gets plus 2k. So he becomes a 13k, making 21k column by himself. And the final card that you should look for in this set, Bad End Dragger. Yes, I'm reviewing a Spike Brother card. Spike Brothers are going to be just on par with Genesis with this card, and they add so much pressure. Also, again, Limit Break 4. When a Spike Brother unit rides this card, your Vanguard gets plus 10k, and when one of your Spike Brother rearguard attacks, that unit gets plus 10,000 until the end of that battle, and at the end of that battle, put that unit on the bottom of your deck until the end of turn. You could make a heal trigger hit for 15 or 14k by itself, unboosted. That to me is kind of busted. Or if you're using Juggernaut, he's going to hit for 26k by himself. That is so nice. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and when this unit is boosted by a Spike Brother unit, it gets plus 10k. Yeah. you guys could go ahead and check out channels like Card Protagonist or Card Otaku Desu or Difference in Skill. They all have done deck profiles on them if you guys want to see like some of these decks in action. But this is my new segment. I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday. Just cards to look out for during sneaks, or just cards to look out for that are coming up for sets. Anyway, Zanketsu Red. I'm signing out. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys later.